taking off. I can't watch holiday movies while I'm taking off. I'm taking off right now. When I'm done, you're going to have all the movies you want. There's some health issues in her family. She gave all the time, all the energy, all the investment to be able to make sure that those people were taken care of. So if you hadn't ever done a 90-day run, how could you have taken care of your daughter in this last 2 years, or yourself? How could you do what you need to do? Right?
You know, for 7 weeks, she was in ICU on life support. 7 weeks. I had a friend who lost her son a couple of weeks ago, and she couldn't afford to bury him. And I couldn't imagine. I can't imagine being a mother who loses their child, and she borrowed the money to me to bury her son, Eiric. And I'm just going to tell you guys, it's things like that that will make you get right about a 90-day run.
Right.
I didn't worry about a job. I didn't worry about, I had to buy a hospital bed. I turned my home into a hospital room, you guys. $70,000 for a hospital bed.
Right.
I said, here's my American Express.
Yes. Done.
Legitimately, I didn't have to worry about anything. And those 90 days, I've done four, I'll be 10 years in June. I've done 4 massive 90-day runs. The current one that I'm on right now, I'm 60 days in. I started with my brand new position. I'm two ranks from being back in the global bonus pool again.
Amazing.
In 60 days.
Unbelievable. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Here's what I'd like to do. In the time that we have left, which is not a lot, Rakan, give people a piece of advice for the 90-day run. When these guys are done, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do your 90-day run. So don't stress. I'm watching. Is there steps that are going to be taught? Michelle is asking. Yes, I'm going to teach you. Just breathe. We'll get there. But the why is important. If you get the why figured out, then I'll show you the how.
Yeah.
So Rakan, give them a piece of advice on if they should do it and how they should do it.
I love what she said about the communication. I feel like the most important part is communicating with, I have to communicate with my family. Hey guys, I'm out of the game. I don't need nobody to call me, nobody message me. If it's not death, I think you should, just keep it away from me. So number 1 was communication. Number 2, I love what you said, reverse engineer it, right? So a lot of people, they start the 90 days and they don't finish it because they don't see a lot of results in the first 30 days. And the reason why is you're not supposed to see results in so 90 days, break it down to 60 days, break it down to 30 days. What are you going to do? And then break it down to 2 weeks, then 7 days. And just in my head, you can have 1 day, 24 hours where you're preparing. So 24 hours where you're preparing, and then you go for 7 days, and then have a check-in. This one of the things that helped me is I have a check-in buddy. So I'm checking in with them.
Accountability friend, yeah.
So depending on the level of leadership that you have, let's say
community and environment is a big deal if you can get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So every 4 days I have to let's say I'm speaking to the Lekis or anybody. Every 3 days checking in, right? And that helped me a lot, just keeping on. So the number 1 is communication. Number 2. I had to break it down backwards. And number 3, accountability and communication. It helped me a lot with my 90 days.
Any piece of advice from you?
Just to understand that nobody's going to save you. You have to save you. You have to go out every day, push yourself. And my biggest piece of advice is you have to trick your mind yourself. And for example, for a 90-day game run, like a year has 12 months. And a 90-day game run has 12 weeks. So think about it like this. Every week, make it as if it was a month, And so you're going to get so much stuff done that you've never imagined of.
Love that.
You have to do that kind of stuff.
I love that. Tony and Sarah.
I would say that most of us are too casual with our business, right? All our businesses are underexposed. And what this is going to do, it's going to stretch you. It's going to put you in a different place. And you're going to be talking to a lot of people. And you're going to be really forged in this process. But you will grow and you will figure things out and you will want to quit and you'll be frustrated and you'll just want to throw in the towel, but it will create more activity in your business, more results in your business than probably you've ever had since you started in your business. And listen, you can quit anytime, Erik. So everybody needs to do it, in my opinion. And one thing you're going to do, and I know you're going to talk about this, but there's going to be community here. So we got your back. We're going to be rooting each other on. We're going to be, you know, one family doing this. And this 90-day run is what everybody needs to change their 2022.
Yeah, if you've never done it, you owe it to yourself.
So 2 quick things. So I think what's important is that everyone wants to become a great inviter and great at follow-up and great at closing. And you want to know the fastest way to get great at all those things is a 90-day run. You're going to become incredible at that, right? Number 2, so we have 2 little kids. We have a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old. I know there's a lot of parents that are watching and grandparents. And so I know this whole idea of a 90-day run, you're like, holy cow, like how do I manage it all? Our kids are totally bought into our runs. They know. Like we have poster boards on our wall. They know we have 3 of them. So it's 30, 60, 90. But more importantly, every single month, we let them pick a reward. So our kids pick the reward. So they understand when we have the extra Zoom and the extra calls and the extra time that we're doing, they're bought in because they understand the bigger picture and the vision of what our family is going to do together. So I think that's important, is the rewards. And for those of you that want your spouse on board, it's the same thing. Get them to buy in, right? Honey, what should we do when we hit this reward? Not when you hit it, right, your goal. What should we do? And let them pick it, right? That's how they get bought in.
Love it. Angel, how about you?
Well, my piece of advice is for Angela in this room. She said, what a terrible way to look at your home business and cancel the holidays. So my advice is, I didn't tell you to cancel your holiday. I figured out what I could sacrifice. I sacrificed television. I sacrificed dinner out. I sacrificed a lot of things in my life, but I sat down and took a look at my list of priorities and what I was willing to sacrifice. I don't have little kids at home. I have grown kids and I have dogs. They don't care if it's pizza or a turkey, right? They don't care. The time that it would take to decorate and do all of the things to celebrate Christmas in my home. My daughter, 22 years old, she's like, let's don't even do that. Let's do a dinner and a movie. I make those a priority in my 90-day run. But number 1, what is it you're spending time on that you can sacrifice? Number 1 is figure out what you can sacrifice for your 90-day run. For me, I do this 90-day run. That means for the next 9 months, I can do any damn thing I want to do. It's worth that to me.
3 days of pain, a lifetime of gain. 3 months, excuse me, of pain. 3 months. Can't get it done in 3 days. There's not a 3-day game plan. 90 days of pain for a lifetime. So, Daniel, talk about the run that you did last year and then give people a piece of advice.
Awesome. So, yeah, I want to speak to those people that already have achieved a level of success in network marketing. Because there's a lot of us out there that we've been great once, or we had good success, or even we have good success, right? And for me, what drives me today, because people keep asking, like, why are you still working so hard? Like, you achieved all of this. For me, it's mastery that really inspires me. I want to be the best at my craft, and my craft is network marketing. So that inspires me. A 90-day game plan is not about waiting for the opportunity to arise, but to be the one creating the window of opportunity that everybody sees. It's like you are creating it literally out of thin air. That's what it's about. I've done 4 90-day runs in my life. Every one of them has created tremendous results, not little results. The first one, I jumped 7 paid ranks in those 55 days. The second one, that was when our company got acquired and we went in there and we went from not knowing the business that we're in into 3 times our check, which was already very good at that point, in just about 2 months. Anyways, then there was another one that was mostly focused on one of my teams in Germany where we helped a guy go diamond. And the last one was last year. And what happened last year was that COVID hit, right, in the beginning. And I saw all the narrative about COVID, and I found myself looking at the numbers every day. Oh my God, more infections, oh my God. And I see all this stuff, and all of a sudden it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm getting sucked into somebody else's narrative. What if that happens to my team? And I started to get afraid of that. So I said, okay, here's what we got to do. We got to tell our own story. We got to create our own narrative. When the media is distracting you, I got to create my own media. I need to have so much action happening on Zoom, online, that people are literally living inside our community. Now, we were an offline-based business, mostly. We were very proud of our meetings and infrastructure and all of that, and we switched it on a decision to add online. And my piece of advice is two things: intensity and resourcefulness. The intensity needs to be so strong that you literally forget about the world around you. And I'm going to say one thing, and my wife's going to kill me for this.
Learn how to do a 90-day game plan. Stand up. Stand up. I need to see you move your body. Otherwise, I'm not going to give you this information. Show me your energy. Show me your excitement. Show me your enthusiasm. Show me your dedication. Come on, get off your ass. Get off your butt. I see you dancing on your butt. Get up. All right, you feeling good? Okay, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to get your phones out and take screenshots of the slides as I go through them with you. It'll be a little quicker than writing. You can write them later, okay? Or you can write and take your notes if you like. But I'm going to need to go reasonably quickly through the elements of creating a 90-day game plan. Element number 1, make a decision. Make a decision. Decide that you're going to do it. Decide that you're going to make it happen. Decide that you're not going to quit. The decision is the most important thing. Please make the decision. Number 2 is preparation. And we'll get into preparation in a moment. You need to prepare for your 90-day run. Don't just start one tomorrow. You can, but there's a better way to do it. You need a little preparation time if you want to maximize your 90-day run. Number 3 is pre-launch. Before your 90 days, there's a pre-launch period. You decide, you prepare, and you pre-launch. There's a pre-launch period of time that's very, very important where you can be incredibly powerful and productive. Number 4 is the actual 90 days itself. Whenever you're going to start. Let's say you're going to start in January, pick the time, you're going to start the actual launch itself. And number 5 is the post 90 days. What do you do after this in order to be able to make this effective for you? So let's talk about how to design your 90-day game plan. Designing your game plan. And can you move that chair for me, please? Thank you. First thing I want you to do is pick your theme. What is your theme? What is your theme? It could be just general growth. I don't have a particular goal. I just want to grow more. It could be a new rank. It could be 90 days to make a new rank happen. It could be to not pre-qualify.